Hello students, very good afternoon. Today we will discuss our unit 14 and some of the part of unit 15 because it is very lengthy chapter. Okay, so it will stretch our lecture to 1 hour, so I don't want that. Okay, so what we will do that we will finish unit 14 and half of the part of unit 15 we will discuss, and remaining part in the next class we will discuss with unit 16. Okay, in previous class we have seen unit 12 and 13, correct? So today we will see that much portion only. Okay, so our unit 14 is the going to form. Why we are using going to form? You might have a question, what it means going to form mean, correct? So when something is going to happen, that is in a near future, like after 1 hour or after 2 hours or after even 5 minutes, right? So it is near to future, right? So suppose I am going to play. So you have not went, you have not playing now. You are going to that means after 5 minutes or after 10 minutes or after 1 hour you will go for playing, right? So to show that near future we will use going to form. Okay, so let's see. See, we use the going to form of the verb for action that will occurs in the near future. So this action is going to in a near future. I already told you we are showing near future things. You can read the sentences. You are going to be late for school. See, you have not late. If you do so, you are going to late. Correct? So that way, to show near future things, we will use going to form. Okay, students. Let's see further. That is, we use the going to form for plans and intentions. Suppose you have planned for picnic, or you have planned for visiting the park, or your intention is to do study, or your intention is to do homework, right? So those kind of a different intention you might have. So to show that thing, to show that thing, what we will do, we will use going to form. Okay, student, we can see the exercise here. Sorry, examples here. What are given here? That see, I am going to study. I will mark it for you. I am going to study, right? To till later time. So that is your intention that you are going to. They are going to play in the park. So you have planned to visit the park, correct? So that is also your plans, right? That will be your plan. So this way you can write it down. Okay, student. So further, if you see, we also use going to form for action that are prediction for the future. Suppose you might have predicted something that teacher will teach this chapter only. So you have predicted that thing, right? So when we are talking about that kind of a prediction, that time also we will use what we will use? We will use going to form. You can see the example that he is going to be great doctor. So you have predicted to go become a great doctor. So going to be, she is going to become a dancer. She had planned. So she had a prediction that she is going to dancer. So is going to become. So that way, whenever we are predicting or plan or intention or that will occurs in a near future, to show that thing we will use going to form. Okay, students, let's see further how we will form this then. That also we will see now. Here you can see how we can form it. See that forming the going to form. How we are forming it, that while we are forming going to, we will write first is mr, then going to, and root or base form of the verb. How we can create? First we will write our subject, then we will write is mr, then we will write going to, then we will write root or base form of the verb, and then plus we will write if object is there, if that we will write here object. Okay, so that we will write here. Okay, you can see here our subject is a he, so he, with he we will use is mr, so is we will use, right? So we have wrote is, then we will write going to, so after that is written is a going to, then we will write root or base form of the verb, so here visit, that is the base form, and our object, so that is his uncle, right? So subject plus verb plus object, so our verb will be is going to visit, like that way we will write. You can see other sentences that he, she, it, I, we, you, they. If you see all the examples, she, it, I, we, you, they. So those are our subject. After that you see is going to, am going to, are going to, are going to, are going to. Right? Is mr, after that going to, and then base form of the verb. So be, rain, watch, live, get, buy. So that way we'll form the going to sentences. She is going to be a successful writer. It is going to rain today. I am going to watch a film. We are going to leave for Ankit's house. You are going to get a gift from your father. They are going to buy a new car. You see, it is very easy to form, right? So this way we can form the going to sentence. So shall we go for some exercise? Yeah, let me show you. So if there is answer is written, so don't consider it, and I will explain how I wrote it. Okay, you see, the cat, and verb is given attack the house. So when the cat is there, so it is it, right? It's an animal, so we'll use it. So with it what we write is, so is from is a man, then we will write going to, so going to, and then we will write verb, so base form of the verb attack, that is attack only, is going to attack the house. You see second one, snow blank space fall in a Srinagar. So fall is our verb, snow going to fall, right? So here is mr will not come because our subject is not there, so going to fall, that is the correct answer. Okay, yeah, here sorry for this, here misprinted, I unfortunately forgot to write is here. Okay, so my bad. So snow is going to fall in a Srinagar, that is the correct answer. Third one, you see the cattle, so the cattle, that is a plural form, so are is the correct one, the cattle are. Then going to, then base form of the verb, so move towards the grasslands. We blank space visit our friends in Pune, so visit our base form of the verb, right? So we, that means we will write are, then going to, then visit, that is a verb. Similar way 5, 6, 7, 8 is done. You see he, 5, see, she is there, we will use is, correct, is, then going to, then become, he, then we will write is, if he, she, it is there, we will write is, then going to, then we base form of the verb, that is a we, you, so with you we will always write are, so are, then we will write going to, and live base form of the verb, that is a live only. And third one, I, with I we always write am, and going to, and the base form of the verb, that is a scatter. This leads to that they grow into beautiful sunflower. So what is the exercise? That we just need to put our verb with a going to form. So we need to write ismr, whichever is the appropriate. After that we need to write going to, and then in the last we just need to write our base form of the verb. That's what in this exercise is. Okay, so let's see further in the exercise that, yeah, here what we need to do, same thing, complete the sentence with the going to form, nothing else. The previous exercise we have done, that we need to do here, but here verb is not given. So whatever the appropriate verb fits in the sentence, that we need to write. So you are hungry, so you blank space food. So what you can do with the food, that you can eat, correct? So you are going to eat. Are, is, am, are, and going to. Only just we need to worry about that is our verb. So which verb we should use, that we need to identify from the sentence. You see, my tooth hurts, so I dentist. So what you can do with the dentist? So you will see to dentist, right? You will go to visit, right? You will visit the doctor. So I am going to see the dentist. That is the answer. It is dark, so she blank space on the light. What you can do with light, you can switch. So she is going to switch on the light, right? So you can switch on the light. So that is the right answer. You can see fifth one, they are bored, so they blank space television. What you can do with the television, you can watch it, right? So watch will be the correct our verb. So are going to watch, right? They is there, so we'll use are. We are thirsty, so we blank space chilled water. What you can do with chilled, you can have that, right? So are going to have. Seventh one, his dog is ill, so he blank space medicine. So we will give some medicine, right? So he is going to give it some medicine. Give it some is the appropriate verb here. Her exam are coming up, so she blank space for them. What is going to study, right? When exam is there, you will study. So he is going to study. So here in this exercise, nothing is there. We just need to write as it is. We have done in a previous exam exercise. What is there? There was verbs is given. Here verbs are not given. So what are the verbs we find appropriate, that only we need to write here. Okay. So that way I have done this exercise. Okay. So let's see further. That is our exercise C. What it says, rewrite the sentences by changing verbs to going to form. Nothing is there. Wherever you find the verb in a sentence, we just need to write with the is plus going to plus verb form. See, Sarthak called his parents. Here called, that is our verb. So in the place of verb, what we will write? Sarthak, then is, so that we wrote is appropriate. Then we need to write going to, and base form of the called, that is call his friend. Priya walks to the office, so walks, that is the verb, right? So in the place of walks we will write is plus going to and plus verb, right? Is going to, and walks plural main form or a root form is, that is a walk, so is going to walk. I studied all night for my test. So in the place of studied, what we can write? I am going to study, that's it. We are watching television now, so in the place of watching, what you will write? Are going to watch. Base form only we will writing of the verb. Okay, Alia and Jasmine met their friend, so met is the verb. So are going to meet. He is writing a letter, so writing is our verb, so is going to write. We lived here for many years, so lived is the our verb, so are going to live. She has visited several countries. Visited is the verb, so is going to visit. You see, we just change only verb, nothing we have done here. In the place of verb, we just wrote is plus our going to plus our base form of the verb. That three things only we have changed here. In the place of verb, we wrote that three things. Out of is we wrote whichever the appropriate with the subject is am or are, that we wrote. After that we will write going to, and in the last we will write our main form or root form of the verb given in the sentence. That's it. Nothing we are changing here. I hope you understood this exercise. Shall we go further? Yes. Let's see our exercise D. What we just need to do here, that rewrite the sentence correctly. See, Garima is going to seeing the play. So here sentence is given wrongly. We just what need to do? We need to write it correct. So what is the wrong here? See, is going to, that is fine, but verb should be in a base form. So here seeing, that is in a not a base form. So we'll write in the place of seeing simply see. Garima is going to see the play. That is our answer. You see, second one, the children is going to felt scared in this car in the dark. So felt, that is the second form of the verb, right? But whenever is going to is there, we will write a base form of the verb. So in the felt place we will write a feel. The children are going to feel scared in the dark. You see, third one, I am go to meet my grandparents tomorrow. I am go to meet is wrong, right? So it has to be going to. So I am going to meet my grandparents tomorrow. The zebra, it is try to run away with its baby. Is trying to run away. Okay, that is the correct answer. I think here I forgot to write run. That is the answer. Okay. So here going to, in the place of going to, it is given try. So zebra is trying to run. That is the correct answer. Okay. The painter is going to painted the entire wall. So painted is the wrong. In the place of painted, we need to write paint, because we need to write a base form. So the painter is going to paint the entire wall. Alia am going to visit his aunt today. So Alia am is the wrong. It should be is going to visit, base form of the verb. We need to write. So going to visit his, sorry, Ali is there. I wrote unfortunately Alia. It has to be Ali, right? So Ali is going to visit. See, in the place of am we will write is, and in the place of visiting we will write visit his aunt today. Angad is going to bought a new car. So base form of the verb we need to write, in the place of bought we will write buy. Angad is going to buy a new car. The farmer are going to grow many new crops this year. This is the grows third form. The answer should be in a base form. So the farmer is going to grow many new crops this year. That is the answer. So this way we can write the answer correctly. Okay, student. So I hope you understood this chapter. Nothing, we just need to remember our base for is MR plus our going to plus our verb, that format only. Okay, let's see our unit 15, which is modals. So what are the modal words? Can, would, cannot, should not, right? So could not, those are our modal verbs we will call. So modals we will call it. Okay, so let's see first one. You see here the verbs can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, and must are called modal or modal verbs, right? All of these are called as a modal or modal verbs. They are called auxiliary verbs also. This is very important. Remember this. They are called auxiliary verbs also. We can call this verb as auxiliary verbs also. We use them before main verb. Where we use this? We use them before main verbs. This is also you need to remember, before main verb, that is our verb which shows the action. Before that also we use this kind of auxiliary verbs. They express different functions such as ability, permission, certain, request and necessity. Whenever there is ability, we are talking about like you can do this task or you can do this homework, right? So I used can, correct? I used can. My verb is a do and I used can. So I have used auxiliary verb. When you are requesting, may I come in, right? May. So this is our auxiliary verb. You request for permission, right? So that kind of thing is there: ability, permission, certainty, request and necessity, that you have to do this thing. That kind of necessity is there. That time we will use this kind of verbs, that we call it as a auxiliary verbs. We use modals as they are. There are no forms of modal, so we do not need to add as, ed or ing. We will never use modal verbs with s, ed and ing. This point you should remember. We will never use our auxiliary verbs with s, ed and ing. Okay, students? Yeah. So let's see further. Use can and cannot. How we can use can and cannot? We use can to express ability. When we will use can to express ability, when we are showing some ability, Betty can solve this sum, right? So Betty has a capability to solve that sum, so that we will show with a can. Betty can solve this sum. Also we will use with when we are talking about a permission or informal way, that time also we'll use can I borrow your pencil. If you are asking your friend about a pencil, what you will say? Can I borrow your pencil? So he will reply yes you can, correct? That way he or she will reply to you yes you can. Or you can ask your teacher to come in class, may I come in class, can I come in class, can I come in class can I come in class madam, right? So your madam or a sir will reply yes you can, right? So that way when you are asking about a permission, that time also you can use is can or can. Okay, you can use can. Let's see further that second thing we have seen permission and all thing. When extend or invitation, suppose you are giving someone invitation or you are offer and extend, that time also you can use this thing. Okay, when extend an invitation you are giving, that time also you can I drop you home? So you are giving invitation to sit in your bike, so you can drop him or her, correct? So I used can I request you to come to my birthday party on Sunday? So you are asking or you are inviting for your birthday party, correct? So that time also you can use this can. Okay, students. Then where we will use cannot, that also you come in your mind. So we use cannot in a present tense. Whenever present tense is there, we will use cannot. The short form of cannot is can't or can't. The place of cannot, you can write can't. Okay, you can see some say I cannot leave this box. You cannot borrow my pencil. You can't jump from this ledge. So here you see I cannot leave this book. Inability, right? This is not ability. So whenever you are not able, whenever ability you are showing, we will use can. Whenever inability you are showing, we will use inable. Cannot. You cannot borrow my pen. So you are refusing the permission. You are not granting a permission. That time also we will use cannot. Or whenever expressing shock or suggestion, that time also you will say use cannot. Okay, students. Okay. Shall we go further? Fine. Let's. Here you see fill in the blank. What we need to do with can or cannot. So here I have shown already answer. So don't see those answer. I will explain how I wrote it. Okay. We blank plus go to market now if you like. So you are asking, correct? You are asking or you are giving you are asking for permission. If you like, then we can go by the time. You are also, I can say, in giving invitation. So what we'll use that, can is the correct answer. Jasmine, you blank space be so rude to Lina. So that means we can use, you can be so rude to Lina. That is wrong, right? You should not be rude to anyone. So what you will suggest, be polite to Lina, correct? So what you will say, you cannot rude. So cannot is the correct answer. A deer blanks jump across this gap, but a rabbit, see, a deer can jump across this gap. If suppose there is a large gap, so deer can jump that gap, right? Rabbit cannot do. So a deer can jump across this gap, but rabbit cannot. I blank space help you with the science project, but I blank space help you always. See, I wrote can. Why in the first? I can help you in this situation. I cannot help you always. See, I can help. I can teach you. I can teach you in our period. I cannot teach you in our exam, right? So similar way here, I can help you with the science project, but I cannot help you always. That way we can give you answer. You see fifth one, you need to drive faster, otherwise we blank space reach the railway station on time. See, if you drive slowly, so you cannot reach the railway station, correct? So cannot is the correct answer. You need to drive faster. You have to drive fast so that we can really reach the station on time. Ramesh, you blank space go to watch the film, but you blank space go to the exhibition also. See, either one thing you can do. Either you can teach the subject. Sorry, either you can learn the subject. Either you cannot, right? Or you cannot. Any one thing. Either you will learn or you will not. So two possibilities. So if you are going for watch a movie, so you cannot go for a exhibition, right? So any one thing is possible. So Ramesh, you can go to watch the film, but you cannot go to the exhibition also. That is the right answer. Similarly, seventh one, you see, we blank space see the star on a clear night, but we blank space see the sun at night. So in the night, when clear sky is there, so you can see the stars, right? So we can see the star on a clear night. So in a night you can see the sun, no you cannot, right? So but we cannot see the sun at night. Blank space, you lend me your crayons, I blank space complete my project without coloring the drawings. Can you lend me your crayons? So suppose you are asking for your friend's color, right, to sketch. I cannot complete my project without coloring the drawing. So obviously you cannot complete. If you don't have color, you cannot complete the drawing. So cannot is the correct answer, second one, and first one will be the can. Okay, I hope you understood this exercise. Shall we go further? Yes. What is that? Use of could. Now what we are going to do, that we are going to use could. Okay, so how we can use could? We have seen can. So use could to express ability in the past. See, in the past you are having that ability. To show that thing, we will use could. I could bowl really fast when I was young. Mega could speak French when she was in a school. See, Mega was able to speak, right? So could speak. So when she was in a school, that time she could speak, but now she cannot. She is not able. See, when you are playing a cricket in your childhood, that time you are a really fast bowler, but this time you are not. So we have used could. I could bowl really fast when I was young. Mega could speak French when she was in a school. We use could in present tense to express less positive can. When you are like suppose, have you understood this chapter? what you will say, you might not fully positive about that, you might have some doubt, so you will use should. Correct. Sorry, could. I could come for your annual day function. May come to but not certain. See, you are not certain about that you will go to his function or her function. Correct. But you may, there is possibility that you will go, so we have that time we will use could. So I could come to your annual day function. Sujata could be late for the test. So it is not sure that Sujata will late, right? It is not, might be late but not certain. It is, Sujata might reach on time also, that is also possible. So it is not a exactly going to happen, right? There is a chance that Sujata may come fast or early. Correct. So that way we will use this part. Okay, students. So we use could. Okay, let's see further in this. Here we use could to express something that may happen in a future. Suppose something is about going to happen in a future, that time also we will use could. Okay, but it is not certain, it is possibility. I already told you we are showing the possibility. So if Ruby doesn't hurry, she could miss the bus, right? If there is a chance that she cannot miss the bus, the car engine could give us a trouble as it is old. So there are a chance that our car engine will give us a trouble, or it may not give. Both chances are there. So that time also we'll use could. We use could not to express something that did not happen in the past. Things which is not happen in the past, to show that also we will use could not. Short form is couldn't. Okay, the short form is couldn't. You see, she could not come to for the party because she was unwell. So in the past, she was not able to come in the party. Correct? She was not able to come in the party. So she could not come for the party. That way we can make. He could not play the match because of an injury. So in the past, he got an injury. So that because of that, he could not play the match. So we used he could not. Could is more formal and polite than can. Could is little more formal and politely we are talking. Can is little harsh or showing aggressiveness. That so could is little better. Could you pass me salt? Can you pass me salt? That is like you are asking with aggressive, or you are giving some order. But with a could it is little polite. So could you pass me the salt? Could you tell me the time? Can you tell me the time? That is little bit harsh. So could you is the appropriate and polite. Could is more formal and polite than can to request someone to do something, right? If you are asking, can you do this thing for me? So that is little harsh. And could you do this thing for me? This is little polite, right? So when you are asking or requesting someone, that time could also we can use. Could you give Deepak this message for me? Could I ask the driver to drop me home? Right? So you see, could is little polite. Could is more formal and polite than can to make an offer or extend an invitation. In the place of invitation or all the things, could is little polite. Could I help you with all your homework? Could you lend me your pencil for a short while? Right? So you see here, it is little polite. Okay. We can use can also, but could is little polite, so that is better. Okay, student. So let's see further. Circle the correct option to complete the sentence. So what we need to do here, that we need to circle the correct option to complete the sentence. So you see where there is a can or cannot. So how we can select? So don't see the answer. I cannot or can come with you if you want. So what you are asking or requesting, right? You are doing that thing, so we will use can, right? Cannot, I cannot come with you if you want, that is wrong. See, if you want, if he is wanting you, so you can, right? So I can come with you if you want, that is a could or cannot you come to my house for a cup of tea today. So you are asking, so cannot is the wrong, by directly you can say it is not negative, so could is the correct. Could you come to my house for a cup of tea? Third one is Mahesh and Ramesh can could cross the bridge, but Sushant can could not. So Ramesh and Mahesh could cross the bridge, but Sushant could not, right? So it is already happened to cross the bridge. So that way could not and could is the right answer. Couldn't and can you allow me go to Sakshi's house? So you are requesting. So not is the never a chance to get answer. So can you allow me to go to Sakshi's house? That is the correct answer. I blank space go unless Anita comes along. So you are asking that when Anita will come, then only I will come, right? So I cannot come. I cannot go unless Anita comes along. If Anita don't come, you cannot go, right? So correct answer is the cannot. Anchal could or can swim across this river when she was young. So she was young. That is in a past. So we will use could. The penguins can or cannot and could not survive in a hot weather. So that is in a present. So we will write a cannot is the correct. Could not we will use when we are talking about past. So cannot is the correct answer. Tanvi can buy either his dress or that yellow one, but she buy both. So but is there. So that means negativity. So cannot is the correct answer, right? When past tense is there, we will write could not. So cannot by the both. That way you can give the answer. Okay, student. Okay. Shall we discuss further? No. Okay. I think you might be tired. So what we will do? Remaining chapter we will discuss in our next class. Okay, student. We will finish our lecture today here. Till now, whatever exercise we have finished, write down in your notebook. Further exercise we will discuss in next class and then you can write. Okay, students, we will see our next class. Be prepared for your exam. It is going to start and prepare your exercises. So I will ask question from there only. Okay, thank you.